Let's take a break from this build for a minute. Let's see what I was getting excited. Yeah, had somebody bring me a lawnmower to work on. I ordered parts for that late the other night. I probably started working on that maybe 10 minutes after they left it for me. So. All right, I got my new truck here. Can you see that out there in the bright? Whoa. Starting to get a few little things for it. Yeah, I haven't bought a new truck since 1999, so I thought it was time. I decided to go down from a diesel to a F-150. So I do more traveling now, and this will be our kind of our traveling car now, because my wife's Expedition is an 04 model. Nothing wrong with any of our cars and trucks, but oh yeah, I got the 6.5 foot bed. I can't stand them little 5.5 foot bed. I'll show you what I'm doing in the back in just a minute, but let me remind you what man, this is a wonderful time of the year out here. It's about 5, a little after 5 in the evening. It's just nice out here. There's my old sad truck. That is a good truck. I was going to sell it, but I think I'm going to keep it. I love this truck. I don't want to get rid of it. You know, remember I pulled that trailer out there, even if I need to pull that tractor around, which I think I'm going to sell that tractor. Yeah, anyway, here's the truck I've been driving. And of course, it's got a gooseneck in the back, and I got to put that spare tire back under there. I had a tire blow out on me the other day. Anyway, not to waste too much time, let's just get on with this. I've been driving that. This is Wednesday. I've been driving that since Saturday when I got it. It's got the EcoBoost 3.5 EcoBoost. That thing is a bad machine. Anyway, I'm getting a bed liner sprayed in next week, but I'm probably going to get some bigger tires and do a little leveling kit on the front of this for now. Probably won't get any tires just real soon, but probably in the next month or two I might. But I'll show you. I'm putting these little, what they call box links. See the little tie down that's right there on the left? Yeah, it's got this almost gay looking step, but it's pretty handy actually. I already put 2 of them in. I got this kit from Amazon, and you can buy this from Ford, but it's probably at least twice the price. And I've already spent about all I can stand to spend. I'll show you. I measured the screws that come with it. I'll just put this here, and you're going to have to just deal with what you can see for now. The screws that come with it, I measured them. They're 6mm by 1.0 thread, and they're actually made to just thread in the hole, but I don't really like that. And I did read some reviews where some people had broke their bolts off. Yeah, anyway. And of course I didn't bring the dang deal out here. I'll show you how I'm threading them though. I got one more to thread. I'll set this here where you can see across there. Ain't nothing big deal. And you don't have to thread them. Like I said, the threads are made to cut their own on them bolts, but yeah, sometimes you don't get good results. This is a new truck. I don't want to break that. I'm spraying actually some of this case lube that I had because it was handy on the tap. And just kind of taking my drill and running through here. You can get by with 2, but then you're going to blow the chips off of it. Put a little more lube on the tap. I might get 2 more holes out of it. That's all I got left here. Well, that was real tough, wasn't it? Let me go get the box link that mounts on here. Whoa, about stepped on my glass. And I'll screw them up here. I'll show you how simple that is. Alright, did you get up from your nap? As Harold says, you know, amateur redneck. Alright, I'll show you what. This is a pretty simple job. It don't take you like 5 minutes to do 2 of these or less. I already did them other 2. Alright, this is what they look like. It's got a key that comes with it that you can lock this. I don't know. Ain't worried about all that, but anyway, pop these screws out. It comes with a little Torx drive. I didn't notice that. I have my own tools. I don't need that. I think that's for a bunch of these little city slickers that ain't got no tools. Okay. Anyway, the good thing about going ahead and tapping these, I'd say, instead of trying to drill them in place, and plus you may get them crooked, is you can go ahead and start your bolts by hand and have this there instead of trying to fight it and put one at a time in. All that good stuff. So I don't know. You know me. I always got to do it something different. All right. Just snug them a little bit. I ain't putting much on them. They ain't gonna be in here very long. Cause I'm gonna have a bed liner sprayed in here. I think Monday. So I'll take them out before I take it up there, cause they'll be right in their way for spreading the bed liner. And he said they have some plugs they put in those holes anyway to block that. Well, anyway, I'll move the camera that way. You can halfway see what I'm doing over here. Came with two extra bolts. Okay. Anyway, all there is to it. That's pretty tough, isn't it? Pretty tough job. And I guess just for little tie downs, they got some more. If you can see them, there's 4 down in the bottom too that you can tie things to. I'm probably not going to use this truck for a whole lot of that stuff for now. I still got the old faithful truck, remember, over there. This is just my little runaround truck, and yeah, she's fast. I don't know if you don't follow the Ford stuff, you know, this F-150, I haven't seen the specs lately. They got somewhere around 370 horsepower, 450 foot-pounds of torque in this twin turbo EcoBoost. So, I mean, she will go. She wants to go. Reminds me of a crazy horse. You got to kind of pull back on the reins because she's always wanting to go. And they make all kinds of different accessories for these. Of course, there's one that you can have a soft close. This ain't a very heavy tailgate, but it's a little dirty right now. I even got some letters some decals that you can put down in this F-150. I'll see how that looks. I don't know. I don't want to get it too crazy. This is the XLT model. Has quite a few options. FX4. It's really nice the way it is. I think I'll trick it up a little bit. Kind of make it my own. Make it look like my own. And you know, it's got the XM radio and all that kind of stuff where your phone's attached, you know, paired with it. And Got some rubber mats. I've already got them kind of dusty and dirty. I don't know. Anyway, the back seat's really big. It looks pretty inviting, actually. Told Kim she better watch it. But look how big the back seat is. Reminds me of Roy D. Mercer, you know, when he was saying that salesman was trying to show him his probe, and the old Ford probe, you remember? That was out years ago. He said, yeah, you was talking about how big the back seat was. Got my jacket in here just because, you know, this time of year you never know. Here's my lunch deal I had today. I better get that out of there. Take it in. Maybe she'll fill it back up for me for tomorrow. Alright, I don't want to bore you to death with this truck. Most people have trucks that are new all the time. That's just the first one I've had since '99. Here we are in 2020. This is a 20 F-150. The 21s are either out or coming out real soon. Got too many projects going on here, but I got things for my new pickup I need to install today. I've been buying some accessories for it, and you know, lots of money going out. I need to quit that, but when you first get one, you want to make it like you want it. I'm gonna close that door. I just backed this truck in here. I'm gonna close it. It looks like it's washing the video out a little bit. I have another truck in here that I've been trying to work on. I couldn't get this one. Well, I'm kind of getting behind on some of this. So yeah, since I showed you the other day, we put those box links in. Now I got the bed liner done. They done a nice job down here at our local body shop. Graham Auto Rebuilders, they do a really good job on this kind of thing. So got that done. I haven't even looked at this yet, but look at those. I'm going to put the gooseneck in. I think I may have told you before, but some people might be all over that. It says made in the USA. Ain't that unusual these days? And I got the Fender Liners. These is Ford. That's from Ford. They should fit in there nice. And I haven't even opened this package, but it's supposed to be I think it's a DZ brand of see if I can open this. Sometimes I have a hard time opening these Amazon packages. Oh yeah, there it is. Tailgate Assist. So it's just a little shock damper that goes on the tailgate to, so you can just open it and let it fall, and it'll softly open and makes it lighter too. These are not real heavy anyway, but this one has the back there. So this is a 20. In case anybody hadn't followed along, this is a new 2020 F-150. I just had it 2 weeks now. So yeah, it has the step in it. So, you know, that makes the tailgate a little bit heavier. It's still not that bad, but just trying to put some stuff in here to make it more the way I want it anyway. Really anything I need to use, of course, but anyway, that's what I'm going to tackle today. And this, I've got a wire. Well, here's what we're doing. This is the Gooseneck BMW drop down hitch. This I just got is the wiring that goes in the bed. This one is made by, I got a little more expensive brand. I didn't get the cheapest one I could find. This is Bargman. It's probably still an import deal, but it'll just put the, well, this truck already has it already has like the RV style plug down here. you know. But I'm going to install it inside here, so when you pull the gooseneck. And it's kind of shaped where it's supposed to tuck in there in that fender area real good. Yeah, I'm having to cut holes in the bed that I don't really want to do, but this is something you got to do. So now this is made to go in your existing harness underneath the bumper area. So this just plugs right in, and then you'll ride it right out through a hole. I think you tuck these in a hole. I'll see a little bit if it's worth making a video on. I'll share this. It'll hopefully help somebody else. Normally I can't make a very fast video because I don't think fast enough, I guess. But I've installed things like this at the dealership back when I was working there. It's not on this year model and not on F-150. Most of the time this is on Super Duty. 3/4, 1-ton trucks. This is another little trim piece. And screws that go on that, and they don't recommend you use steel screws into this aluminum bed without putting some type of coating in there, I guess, to insulate it. I don't know how you could possibly do that with a screw that's going to bite. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. I may just have to, you know, coat it with some silicone. They say not to use RTV. I just got a bulletin from Ford on what is okay to use. Actually, they make some little rubber. Somebody had showed there's some rubber type. I don't remember what you call them, but they have a nut inside of rubber that you could stick in a hole and pull that in so you don't have any metal to steel to aluminum contact. So that's how that goes. This particular thing just has brackets that mount into existing hardware on the left. I'm not sure if you're seeing all this, but let's get this angle right here going. Not wasting too much time here, just talking about stuff, but these brackets, I think they're coated with something that hopefully won't rust. If they do, I'll have to take them off and paint them later, I guess. But I think they go in this hole. One of them is slotted, so you just take one bolt out, put your bracket in here, and this just pops right on. I would open it up and show it to you, but I got to get some scissors to cut this thing open. But it's a well-known DZ brand that's made truck accessories for years. Ford also sells one because some of their higher level trim trucks, probably like the Limited or King Ranch, has this already installed in it, I think. But I think the Ford mount is somewhere around 85 bucks or something, not including any hardware probably that installs it. So I didn't even look into that. Actually, I didn't really think about it at the time. I just read some reviews on Amazon, and their cheaper one had some bad reviews that they didn't hold well. And this particular brand had some videos and on the reviews of people that were impressed with it working well. So I'll go with that one. It was $35 roughly, I think. And of course the liners, I don't know if you can see in here, if you can notice that they've got to where on most of these trim packages they don't put, this is an XLT truck, they don't put the liners in here. If you can notice, you can just see up in there. I don't like that. Looks like crap to me. So I'm gonna get this up in there. I haven't put the truck on the lift backwards in a while, but it gives me better access in here to my tools and stuff if I can just get this truck on the lift backwards, and we'll pick it up and take a look under there. I haven't even had my truck on the lift yet. It's the first time I could even get it in my shop, because I need to clean it up and wash the windows and vacuum it out and all that good stuff anyway. So anyway, we'll get started on this here in a little bit. I'm hoping that I can get some help on this. I haven't conned any of my buddies into coming over here and helping yet, but maybe my son-in-law will show up in a little while and help me. So, all right, I'll be back in just a little bit when we get set up. So it says to put this 4-inch hole 42 5/8 from the rear of the bed. So I measured that and marked that. And I've double and triple checked this. I think I'm real close to that. I don't know how much you got to fudge on that. This has a bed liner, so I was trying to kind of guess at how thick it was down there. I'm about at 42 3/4, but I've got the bed liner pulling me that way a little bit. So I think we're real close. I'm sure they'll give you an 1/8 inch or so to fudge on that. So I just put about 1/8 hole through there now. I'm gonna just go ahead and put this pilot for this. It's just under 1/4. Scares me drilling this brand new truck. Anyway, gotta do it. So I don't know how this is a Milwaukee brand hole saw. I had nearly every size, but I didn't have a 4-inch, so I had to go up to the hardware store and buy this one. So hopefully this will cut good. I'm hoping. Okay. Just gonna run it slow. Hopefully this won't be too boring for you. This is all I'm gonna do right now. I gotta go to town and look for some other supplies that I need. Well, that thing almost won't reach. I'm going backwards to get it started a little bit. Now let's see. Too low. This little stupid drill ain't gonna work. Look at that. These bumps are so high it's hard to just about cut through, but this little drill ain't quite got the power. I've got another Milwaukee big one with a cord. Let's see what. I'm amazed that this won't drag that. This is a 1/2 inch. This thing usually works good. I don't really don't like that. Probably because we're making a video. There we go. Scared me. Well, we got that done. Pretty nice cut. I think this is probably a little aggressive for that. Probably for cutting wood mostly. It said for metal, bimetal, wood or bimetal, but anyway. So we got our hole in there, in the right place, according to the instructions. So. Oh, that kind of scares me. Anyway, I'm gonna go get some more stuff and we'll get on to the next step here in a minute. I just sprayed this with some undercoating outside in this nasty old thing, just to keep any corrosion from happening with the aluminum bed. So I'll let that dry for a little while. Then I did the same thing underneath the bed where I drilled that hole. Well, anyway, my dad's here yet now, so we'll see what we get done. Well, sorry I wasn't able to film all this. I had quite a bit of company today during this, and just off and on, and it was fairly difficult for me to figure out. There's the boxes of all this, and it wasn't so difficult. It was missing a bolt out of the kit, so I had to run to town to get that. But here's the install done. See, it's pretty flush mounted, looks good. I also, I don't know if you can see that, the splash shields in the rear are in. I'll tilt you around here, it'll look really stupid, I'm sure. You'll notice there's not a bunch of open area like there was in there. Looks really good. I like it's the way it should have looked from the factory, but they quit putting those in. And, you know, same thing here. Got it all done. Oh, the gooseneck wiring is in. I got temporarily put those screws in that. over there. I'm going to take that. There's a different plastic deal you can put on there so you don't have metal steel screws in the aluminum that could corrode. And we put the little damper on the tailgate, and let's see, it doesn't work quite as good as I thought it would, but it does work okay. So let me let this down and see what it does. Just let it drop. See, it kind of comes down slow there. You don't slam down or nothing. So, and that's just this little damper right here, and the little brackets that went in there. So, need to clean everything up now. It's kind of dirty. I just blew out most of the dust. I need to wash this truck, but at least it's together so I can drive it to work in the morning. So the gooseneck hitch and wiring is in, so I can use my gooseneck trailer now if I need to. Anyway, so you know, in the future I plan on putting a leveling kit and possibly a little bit of a lift on this truck. I don't know. No hurry on that. So put some bigger tires and, you know, the middle age crisis they call it, I guess. Probably sitting in on me, but never had a four-wheel drive before, so that's what you're supposed to do, isn't it? Kind of play with them. So anyway, thanks for viewing this. If you do, and if you got any questions, I can go over some of the ways you mount that B&W hitch. It's just pretty much read the instructions and bolt it all together. Is really all there is to that. So, alrighty, I'm checking out. Well, since I didn't upload any video yet, just got some more bulbs for this. I've been changing out all the LED, putting LED bulbs in anything that looks kind of yellow. I was thinking let's look at these reverse lights. I don't know if you ever got a good shot of how good that looks with the bed liner, and then we got the gooseneck hitch right in there. Things coming about. It's going to take some time to get all the upgrades on this truck that I want. Well, let me turn on these reverse lights and let's see what they look like. It's pretty bright in here, so you might not see it very well. Okay. You see that they're kind of yellow. I don't like that. I don't know if you can see very good, but they don't look that great. See what this looks like if we turn the lights off in here. Yeah, probably not going to show up that great on video. I don't think I ever showed. I put the lights up. I'll turn the cargo lights on here. See how white they look? And real bright. Boy, when it's dark, those are really bright. Anyway, let's see how hard this is to get this apart. Brand new truck, so probably help if I get the right size socket. Had some of my tools out last night putting spark plugs in Cody's pickup. So, this should be the right one. It's an 8mm socket. Thing's beeping on me. I better turn that off. It's gonna be hot. Okay, see how bright all that one? See how you get this apart. I don't know. This ain't nothing real new. I'm sure you all know how to take tail lights apart, but in case you don't, I guess you can watch me do this. This should just pop out that. And the ones we're going to change are these. I got LEDs from Amazon. This company's called iBright Star. So it should be 3156 bulb. Hopefully. According to the book, that's what they were. It's probably hot. These are LEDs. See how many little LEDs are over it? And in the end, I guess it'll project out. So I don't know if it matters which way. There's probably not polarity on this one. There is on most LEDs. Just in case, I might ought to check it before. That stuff is tight. That dumb thing don't want to go. What's the story? That's about right. Thing don't want to go. Looks like it should. This is kind of thick right here. This looks like a normal 3156. And I may have changed something about this. It looks too wide to go in right there. It's not even fit. Well, that ain't no good. It don't fit at all. That one fits just fine. Alright. Let me do a little research. I have to get my glasses on. I'll be back in a minute. Well, yeah, I went and checked, and sure enough, those bulbs are not 3156, even though the owner's manual did say that. So apparently the older year models were, and this is a 20. Apparently we went to this W2W is the industry number. So I got some from Amazon. If you do that, I actually had to order them twice. First time I got red, even though it said. The description is pretty tricky about that. Anyway, these should work. We'll see if we can tell the difference on the yellowy color and the white. So let's just get this changed out real quick. What he looks like. Should be fairly bright, I would think. That one fits right in there. Alright, let's just stick this back in here. Alright. This one ain't tight. There we go. So I haven't changed the other side yet. Let's just close the tailgate. And get you right back here so you can see straight on. And I want to see if they're any brighter or they're different colors or what. Get this as close as I can so you can still see. Oop. You can kind of see the camera's kind of crooked like that, isn't it? Anyway, I'm going to turn the lights off in here so maybe it won't be too dark. So now it's pretty dark in here. See if we can see the lights better like that. Yeah, it's a lot of difference, isn't it? Can you see that? I'll have to probably get you at this angle. You can see how white and bright that one is. And this one's more of a yellow color. I can't stand that. You'll notice I've got them real white down there on the license plate number. I mean tag lights. So, all right, well, let's turn it back on. And I'll do the other side. Anyway, that's enough for now. I've got some more upgrades coming on this truck if anybody really cares to watch this. I know this is not what normally what this channel's about or what people like that I even follow. If you'll notice the headlight from here, I don't know if you can see it, it's kind of a yellow color. I'm going to have to do something about that too. I don't like that. I don't know how well you know me, but I can't stand how something looks. The function of something has never been as important to me as how it looks. So I'm going to be putting some big tires on this and putting a leveling kit, 2-inch lift on the front, basically what that is. Coming up real soon. If you want to follow this type of stuff, that's what I'm going to be doing a little bit more of. Anyway, just thought I'd go over and finish the lights on this. So the stuff I ordered for this truck, it won't be here for a few weeks probably. The tires are going to be Toyo Open Country AT3s, and they're 34.8 inches tall. These are 32. These are factory tires that came on it. They're 32. I think they're 32.1 inches is what they calculate. I'd have to look. Somewhere around 32 something. I don't remember. It's 32 to 32 and a half, right in that neighborhood. But anyway, yeah, loving the truck. I just want to get it more like what I want. Of course, in the future, I'm also going to be installing the kicker, factory kicker subwoofer in the back that's not in it. It's a factory upgrade. It's not anything. Some of them come with it if you order the option, and this one didn't have it. So about a $600 upgrade. So yeah, kind of waiting on that a little bit since I just spent $1,500 on tires and a leveling kit. So anyway, that'll be it for right now. I just thought I'd show you the lights.